Hello everybody, I'm Pippa Shirley from Enhanced Administration Services. Welcome to my least favourite thing to do, which is to public speak about myself. But as my husband keeps saying, you have your own business now, so get over it. Just a little bit of background for me and my family. This is my family, Megan, my daughter, Ken, my husband, Zach, my son, and my stepdaughter there in the lovely witch's outfit next to the crazy banana. And then the only person that actually listens to me, which is my dog Alfie, my little spaniel, bless him. So a bit more about the fam. Zach, my son, is 24, wanted to be a pro rugby player, but sadly 2 shoulder dislocations had him chucked out of Worcester Warriors. Thankfully, later that year, he fulfilled his dream of playing at Twickenham, and his school team won the NatWest Cup there. So he got to play there. The only good side to getting thrown out of Worcester is that he could actually concentrate on his A-levels. And then he went on to graduate from Exeter Uni and now absolutely loving teaching biology, actually back at his old school in Warwick. So my daughter Megs is 14, started playing football at 7, signed for Aston Villa at 9, and now plays for Villa under 16 with the Women's Academy, and has also played twice for England under 15s this season in a very proud mummy moment. Currently having the big argument about the fact that you actually need an education and she can't just play football for the rest of her life. So me, I took VR from Jaguar Land Rover back in 2019 to join my husband and his building company. Around the same time, I turned 50 and ran I think it's about the same time, ran 2 half marathons, one in Coventry, one in Plymouth. Coventry, I was assured, was flat because it was my first one. My running partner lied. And it was also the wettest race I've ever run. Favourite things to do when I'm not actually driving around after my daughter watching football is to paddleboard. Just find it really relaxing and quite good for mindfulness. My husband decided last year that he wanted a bit of a change of direction. So I stepped out of his business so that he could concentrate on that. And I decided it was time for me to go down and do something for myself. And hence I started my VA business. So the actual business, with extensive experience in administration, personal assistance and business planning across various industries, including luxury car design and construction, I recognise the crucial role of efficient administration in driving business growth and success. A business owner's time is essential. Outsourcing operational tasks to me allows them to concentrate on strategic planning, client acquisition, and key business operations. So some of the things I cover: the executive support, email, diary management, expenses management, document creation and formatting, so presentations, letters, online file management, and travel planning. So general administration, data entry, mail shots, client product research, systems research, invoice payment follow-up, and event organisation. And then life management, life admin management, email and diary management for you and your children, bill payment organisation, online food and gift shopping, personal favourite, holiday and restaurant booking, maintenance and builder sourcing, local house check-in. So if you go on holiday, don't live too far away from me, happy to go in, water the plants, but also if you're waiting for mail, I can go in, open it, scan it, and email or text it to you. And then child management, so looking into school holiday clubs, sports teams, babysitter, party organisers, because all of that stuff takes so much time if you're busy. Oh, that stopped working, sorry. No, there. Is everyone still there? Sorry, it's just stopped working. Oh, here we go. Holiday home management. So looking after your property on the booking platform, so Airbnb, VRBO, booking.com, can liaise with cleaners, liaise with maintenance teams and social media update management. So creating things like blogs where you can look into the area that your house is in and show all the things that you can do around there. And then the last thing I do is author support. So script formatting, typing up scripts, editor research, illustrator research, and publisher research. For if you don't want to go down the publisher route, you can do a hybrid, which is the paid for one. So, I'm also just created, thanks to some great advice from some amazing 1N people, my enhanced packages of work. These make it easier for people to budget, so they know exactly what they'll be spending, or they don't always discuss deadlines and hourly limits with my clients, so I never go over what they want to spend. If it looks like they're going to, then I will discuss it with them and see if there's a need for it, or they'd rather not do that. So the first one is the email and diary management. So it's £50 from £50 per week, which is 2.5 hours of just checking in your emails, organising them, filing them, and sorting meetings for you. Construction planning applications. So I'll write a sales letter. I will go through your local applications, planning applications, create the mailing list, mail merge it, print on your signature, put it all in an envelope and send it out. Also, again, holiday home management, monthly from £360, which covers the booking platform, liaison with the cleaners, liaison with maintenance teams, and social media updates, as I mentioned before. And then the author support, which is from £5 per 100 words for the manuscript typing, say from £5, just maybe a little bit more if the writing is absolutely dreadful and it takes forever to try and work out what it says. And then £15 per hour for editor research, illustrator research, and publisher research. So who are my clients? Who are I trying to look at and attract to myself? So this is John. He's a 35-year-old entrepreneur running a rapidly growing startup in the tech industry. With his business expanding, John's responsibilities have escalated, especially in administrative tasks, leaving him with little time to focus on strategic growth and personal life. John's days were consumed by scheduling meetings, managing emails, handling customer service inquiries, and other time-consuming administrative tasks. This not only hampered his ability to lead the company growth, but also impacted his work-life balance, causing stress and reducing overall productivity. So what could he do? So the solution, and I can't see the solution because the meeting thing is in the way, sorry.
Realizing the need for delegation, John decided to hire a VA to manage his administrative workload.
That's exactly what he did. So he got recommended a VA on LinkedIn. Following the interview and a follow-up call, he signed up with her services. The VA was equipped with robust communication, organizational skills, and took over tasks such as email management, appointment scheduling, customer service, and personal errands. So the onboarding process, he spent the week training the VA on his preferences, business processes, and tools. He then began to delegate low priority tasks and gradually increased as his trust in the VA built. Communication, they established a twice weekly routine where they checked in on video calls and also used project management software to track tasks and deadlines. His conclusion was that the VA effectively managed the admin tasks, workload, leading to improved productivity, business growth, and a better work-life balance. He also proved to be cost-effective compared to a full-time office assistant, saving the company approximately 30% in overhead costs. That's not the only one, the only type of client that I would like, but it just gives you an example of the kind of way that I head. So that is me. Thank you for listening. Sorry, I couldn't see some of it. My contact details are there. And if you have any questions, please just put it in the chat or shout.
Lovely. Well done, Pippa. Good job. For someone who didn't like speaking, you did very well, my love.
Thank you.
Questions or comments from anybody? Emma has a question.
Yeah, I did. I think with a VA, I think there is that assumption that it's going to take a lot of work to get you to kind of understand processes that we do and kind of what we expect and things like that. So how do you kind of mitigate and put people at ease that actually it's a straightforward process? Because I think that's always been a barrier for me, that it's would seem like quite a cumbersome thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I can't deny it. To me, I do say that you need to spend at least maybe a week at the beginning just getting to know each other, so I can get to know you. Maybe it won't, maybe not even take a week, but if I can get to understand your processes and how you do it, and you tell me exactly how you want to work, then as you go forward, there should be no need for me to keep coming back to you. So there will be a bit of time at the beginning, but that is all to stop it from having to carry on after that time.
So it's almost
Make
kind
it
of like short-term pain.
just short-term pain for long-term
gain.
gain. Yeah, definitely. It does, because what I want to do is make sure I understand you properly, and I don't have to keep coming back to you. So just a little bit at the beginning, and then go for it.
Pippa, I don't know if you do this with your clients, but so with my VA, there are times when we'll have like a Zoom call or something like that, and we'll work through it, but we'll record it so that she can then like go back over sort of
that
things
is
like
my
that.
preference, because you do miss things, and I don't want to do that. So I would rather it was recorded if the client's happy to do that. Definitely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Mike, you have a question?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment on, for Pippa's first time, I thought it was really good. The actual PowerPoint was clear and concise and gave us a really good idea of what you do, because VAs, they do so much, but that was really good. It gave us a good overall of what you're actually doing and who you're looking for. Yeah, it's really good. Thank you.
I just want to jump in on that as well, Mike, because it was real belt and braces. I didn't realize you're almost like more than a VA, you're a bit of a concierge as well with the additional bits that you do. And I think sometimes that's, people need those kind of add-on services as well. So that was really useful.
Yeah, I think people forget actually how much life admin there is. So and when you have kids and stuff, it's much, you want to spend time, you want to do the school drop-offs, but you don't want to be spending hours looking at holiday clubs and sports teams and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Phil, I'm going to come to you next, and then I'll go to Stacey.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just sort of reassurance, because Pippa and I are doing some work together at the moment, and it's right that Pippa doesn't understand everything about a business when she first engages, but it's about a little bit of patience in there. Pippa asked the right questions of me to find out more. I also prepared a profile, a written profile about the key points and key areas that she might be able to get involved in as well. So Pippa's doing a great job for me, very efficient, prepared to sort of listen and take the time. Great value for money is how I would describe her at the moment.
Thank you, Phil.
Excellent. Thank you, Phil. I'm going to encourage you to write that testimonial somewhere on social so that Pippa has it and can share it to her heart's content. Stacey, you had a question, and then Matt's got his hand up. He's being very polite today.
No. So it wasn't really a question. It was just to echo what Mike and everyone had said, which was great presentation. I think the term VA and PA to an extent, it's such a broad term. And, I've heard people say, I'm a tech VA, I'm a this VA. So actually to get the opportunity to see the exact services you do, there are VAs out there that won't touch holiday homes and things like that. So it's really good for us, because whether you've got a VA or not, we can still recommend you based on those. Actually, we know somebody that does this, isn't it? Whereas other VAs won't. So yeah, 100%. And I would just like to say as well that I am one of those people that freaked out about getting a VA, because they're never going to do the job as good as you are, and they're never going to do an absolute codswallop. On a Friday now at midday is my 30-minute check-in with my VA, and it is like a lifeline, because she basically tells me what to do now. So it does get to that point, Emma. I'm not even lying. Like genuinely, she may as well just own the business, to be honest, because I'd be lost
Anyone
without
who
her.
knows Stacey knows that Anna runs it really. Matt, I'm going to come to you for a final question or comment, please, my
Yeah,
love.
just conscious of time. Emma, you're saying about how long does it take to get it sort of up and running. The way I see it is it's just as if you just got a brand new member of staff, you give them a week's training and then off you go. So it's I think it's no different than employing someone to do it. You're part-time employing Pippa. So if you see it as the first week training that you would in any business, then it doesn't seem so weird or abnormal. It just feels like the norm, really. Well done, Pippa. You were very good.
Thank you, everyone. That's amazing. Thank you.